Good morning, all of you. We were doing chapter number 11, perimeter and area. So, we are doing the exercise 11.3. So, we have already done up to question number 9. Now, we will continue from question number 10. So, let us start from question number 10. So, 10th number question, it is said from a circular card sheet of radius 14 centimeter. There is a circular card sheet. Okay, a card sheet is there which is circular in shape and it is having the radius 14 centimeter. Okay, now two circles of radius 3.5 centimeter. Two circle, okay, of 3.5 centimeter radius and a rectangle of length 3 centimeter and breadth 1 centimeter are removed. Means from, you can just consider this diagram. So there is a circular shaped card sheet which is of radius. I am denoting with capital R. Okay, I am denoting that radius of the bigger card sheet which is circular in shape as capital R, which is 14 centimeter. Now two circles of radius 3.5 centimeter. Two circles, okay, both are of same radius. Both are having radius 3.5 centimeter and a rectangle of length 3 centimeter and breadth 1 centimeter has been removed from this bigger circular card sheet. Then they are asking, find the area of the remaining sheet. If the person remove this two circle and this rectangle, what is the area will be remaining for that sheet or the circular card sheet which is of radius 14 centimeter. So concept is clear. How to get the remaining area? Total area of this circle, bigger circle, minus this two circle area minus this rectangle area. So after removing these three parts, okay, we will get the remaining area. After removing these three areas from the total area, we will get the remaining area, and that concept we will apply here. So we know all about area and perimeter. Area of, since in this question we will deal with area, so area of circle, you know. What are the two shapes we are observing here? Circle and rectangle. So we know both area of circle and rectangle. What is the area of circle? Pi r square. Yes. And how we can find out the area of the rectangle? Yes, length into breadth. Okay. So we are going to find the area of remaining sheet. You can do it directly, or you can just find out total area of this circular sheet, then area of this circle, then area of this rectangle, then you do all the mathematical operation, total minus this two circle minus this rectangle. That also you can do, or you can do it together also. Okay, whatever you are comfortable, you can do it. So area of the remaining sheet will be, so first of all, from which I am going to subtract these areas, these three areas, from which area I am going to subtract that? This total area. What is the area of that circular card sheet? Pi capital R square. Pi capital R square. That is the area. I am considering radius capital R for the bigger circle. Okay, so pi r square minus, now I have to remove this two circle. Okay, both are of same radius. So what is the area of the single circle? I am considering the radius of the smaller circle as small r. So it will be pi r square. pi small r square. Now such two circles are there of similar area, so I can do 2 pi r square, 2 pi r square plus another, which area I am going to remove of this rectangle. Rectangle area we used to give by length into breadth. So from the total circle area, the bigger circle area, I am going to subtract, then I am using bracket. Okay, which part I am going to subtract? This 2 plus this. So since these two area of the smaller circle equal, so twice into single smaller circle area plus this rectangle area. So this total area I am going to subtract from the bigger circle. Okay, now you put the values. Now you put the values. Pi, here they have told in the question you are going to use 22 by 7. So 22 by 7, r is our 14. So r square 14 into 14 minus, next 2 into 22 by 7 into small r square. Small r value is 3.5 into 3.5 plus length into breadth. Our length into length is 3 centimeter, breadth 1 centimeter. Okay, so 3 into 1. Now you do the calculation. 7 ones are 7 twos are. Okay, now 22 into 2 into 14 minus, so 7 ones are 7 fives are 35. Okay, after one place decimal is there, so 0.5, so it will come 0.5. So it will come 2 into 22 into 0.5 into 3.5 plus 3 ones are 3. Okay, so now you do the calculation. Pause the video and do the calculation, and then you cross check your answer. Now the calculation is easy, very easy. You have to multiply. Okay, pause the video and do the remaining calculation. So the calculation done. Okay, now you just cross check. It's very easy. So if you multiply this, you will get 616 minus, if you multiply this part, 2 into 22 into 0.5 into 3.5, so you will get 77 plus 3. Now 616 minus 77 plus bracket part I have to solve first. Okay, bottommost rule bracket part I have to solve first. So 77 plus 3, 80. So 616 minus 80, 536 centimeter square. So 536 centimeter square. Since why I am writing centimeter square, and don't forget to write the unit centimeter square, because all are in centimeter and area used to come in centimeter square. Okay, since they are giving the values in centimeter, so it will give the value in centimeter square. Okay, I hope you have done the correct calculation. Now moving on to the next question. So now question number 11. Here in the question, a circle of radius 2 cm is cut out from a square piece of aluminium sheet of side 6 cm. So a circle is cut out from a square piece of aluminium sheet. Okay, and both the dimension given square sheet, so side already given 6 cm side aluminium sheet, and what is the radius of the circle which has been cut out from that aluminium sheet? Radius 2 cm. Okay, a circle of radius 2 cm is cut out from a square piece of aluminium sheet of side 6 cm. So there is one aluminium sheet of side 6 cm, since all side equal for a square. Next, a circle of radius 2 cm. So a circle of radius 2 cm is being removed from that square sheet of aluminium. What is the area of the leftover aluminium sheet? What is the area of the leftover aluminium sheet? If I remove this circle, what is the area left for that aluminium sheet? That area we are going to find out. So means this area we are going to find out. Okay, leftover part after cutting this circle from that square aluminium sheet. Okay, so how to find out? So very simple. I know that total area minus this circle area. If this total area minus this circle area, what is left? The shaded portion, the leftover part of the aluminium sheet. Yes, that is the concept we are going to use here. So area of the leftover aluminium sheet equals to, let I am considering this side be A equals to 6 centimeter. Okay, and circle this radius R equals to 2 centimeter. Okay, so you can just do it in a separate manner also. First you will find out the total area, then you will find out the circle area, then you will do the subtraction, or you can do it together also. So area of the leftover aluminium sheet will be from this total area. What is the total area of this square piece of aluminium sheet? Square it is in shape, so it is side into side. Here I have represent side as A, so I will write the formula A square. Okay, from this total area of the square I am going to subtract this circle area. What is the area of the circle? If it is radius I am denoting with small r. Yes, pi r square. Now you put the values. So A square, so 6 centimeter it is. Side of the square is 6 centimeter. So 6 into 6 minus pi value in the question it is given use 3.14. Pi r square. R is 2 centimeter. Okay. Finally, I am going to write the unit. Okay, I am not writing over there. Finally, I am going to write down. Now you multiply this by yourself. The concept is clear now. Okay, total area minus this circular region. Okay, that only I have put the values. Total square area minus the circle area will give the leftover part of the aluminium sheet. Now you pause the video and just calculate the portion. Okay, now you cross check the answer. So 3636, and after this calculation 3.14 into 2 into 2, that will come 12.56. After subtraction you will get 23.44 centimeter square. Okay, now moving on to the next question. Just you cross check your answer after calculation. Now next question. Now here in this question number 12, the circumference of a circle is given. Circumference of a circle. What is circumference? Yes, it is the boundary length of the circle. Means perimeter of the circle also you can tell. Find the radius and area of the circle. So they have given the circumference, that is the perimeter of the circle. Perimeter of the circle is also known as the circumference. Okay, this word we used for the perimeter of the circle. Now you are going to find out the radius and area of the circle. Okay, so perimeter or the circumference is given. So I can write down the given part, that circumference equals to 31.4 centimeter. Now we are going to find out radius and area. So whenever perimeter area is given, so you just write it down the given, and whatever you know, put the formula and derive. Something will come. Okay, let's see. What is the variable we can get from there? So circumference means, what is the formula for the circumference of a circle? Yes, 2 pi r. circumference of a circle equals to, value is this much, 31.4 centimeter. Clear? So I'm writing only the given part and just I'm deriving step by step. So circumference I know 2 pi r for a circle. Okay, so 2 pi r equals to 31.4 centimeter. Now you put the values you know in this equation. So 2 into 3.14 multiplied by r, because we don't know the radius. We don't know the radius of the circle. They have asked that find the radius. So I am denoting with r only, equals to 31.4 centimeter. Okay, so therefore r will be equals to what? 31.4 divided by 2 in the multiplication. Here I am changing the sign. So 2 will go to the division part, multiplied by this also in the multiplication. If I change the sign, it will be 3.14. Okay, so that will come. So I am removing the decimal, 314 divide by 10. Okay, 314 divide by 10, what it will come? 31.4. Now in the denominator, what is there? 2. Now multiplied by again 3. I am removing the decimal, so 314 divide by 314 divide by 100 will give 3.14. Okay, so divide by 100 I'm writing here. Okay, so I'm just removing the decimal. Okay, 31.4 it is 314 by 10. 3.14 means 314 by 100. So by 100 will go to the numerator part. Okay, so 314 will cancel out. This 10, this one 0 will cancel out. Now 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. How much it will come? Radius 5 centimeter. So first part is over. Find the radius. So you have just to derive, write what is given and you put the formula there. Use circumference. So below that only you write down the circumference formula. And what is value, write down. So if you go on doing, you will finally get that variable. Here our variable is r. Okay, so what is the radius of that circle with the circumference 31.4 centimeter? It is 5 centimeter. Now one more thing is asked, find the area. Okay, find the area. Now we are going to find the area. Now here we got the radius 5 centimeter. Now you can easily find out the area. Area is pi r square. Yes, it is pi r square. So pi value 3.14 multiplied by r is our 5 centimeter. So 5 into 5. Multiply it and get the value. Pause the video and multiply it. Yes. Yes, how much you got? 78.5 centimeter square. Yes, then correct. Okay, so in this question can also be asked as, they will give the circumference of a circle 31.4 centimeter and they will not ask find the radius. They will directly ask find the area of the circle. Then you will be thinking, how can I find the area of the circle? Because we know area of the circle we can find out by this formula. But they have given the circumference of the circle. They have not given the radius of the circle. So from that, you will just think that how can I find out the radius? Then only I can find out the area. So they will not ask radius. So indirectly they will ask for the radius. Okay. So first, to find out the area, we need radius. So do the back calculation. We are going to find out the area. So pi r square. So for that purpose, if we don't know r, so we cannot find out. So anyhow, I have to find out r. So how can I find out r? So take the help of the given sentence, circumference. If 2 pi r value is given, so you can easily find out the unknown part. Only one unknown part, that is r. Because these two are constant, this value will be given, so only unknown r. So from after finding r, from there you will get the area. So they will directly ask. They will only give circumference of the circle this, find out the area. They will not ask radius. So that time you have to apply the concept. Unless and until we will find out the radius, we cannot find out the area. So first you will find out radius, then area. Although it is not asked in the question, find out the radius. Okay, so this type of question may be there. Now moving on to the next question. So here in the question number 13, a circular flower bed. A circular flower bed is surrounded by a path 4 meter wide. There is a circular flower bed. There is a circular flower bed which is surrounded by a path. This circular bed is surrounded by a path which is 4 meter wide. Okay, see, it is surrounded. This is the flower bed. Okay, this part is the flower bed and this is the path which is 4 meter wide. What is the width of this path? 4 meter. Okay, the diameter of the flower bed is 66 meter. Diameter of the flower bed. Which one is the flower bed? This smaller circle. So diameter meaning you already know, twice of radius. The diameter of the flower bed, it is 66 meter. Okay, what is the area of this path? So what is the area of this what is the area of this path? So first thing, all of you, how you can find out? Diameter of this smaller circle given. What is the width of that path is given. You are going to find out not the area of flower bed, not the area of the whole thing. You are going to find out only the area of this path. Okay, only the area of this path you are going to find out. How? Yes, that concept only you apply. How to find out this shaded part area? Okay, just going to the basic only. How I can find out? Just question yourself. So how to find out the shaded part? How you used to solve this question? Total area minus this circle area, flower bed area. So what you will get? Total area minus this circular part, what you will get? Area of the path. So very simple, that concept we will apply here. Okay, now this both are in circular shape. This flower bed and this flower bed along with the path both are in circular shape. So to find out the area in our formula, it is always we need to know the radius. Unless we know the radius, we cannot find out the area. So first of all, we will deal. There we can see how many types of circle here. 2 circle we can see here. So what is the radius of the flower bed? Okay, what is the radius of the flower bed? I am denoting, since it is a smaller circle, I am denoting with small r. Okay, so what is the radius of that flower bed? It is a smaller circle, flower bed. Okay, that we must know. And next, what is the radius of that bigger circle? That is the flower bed along with the path. Okay, so what is the radius of that part? This too we must know, because we want to subtract the greater circle area minus the small circle area. So we must know what is the radius of both of them. Okay, so let us know. So diameter of the flower bed equals to diameter of the flower bed 66 meter. Therefore, radius, I am denoted the radius of the flower bed with small r. Okay, so that will be equals to what? We know diameter is twice of radius. So radius will be diameter divided by 2. Diameter equals to twice of radius. So radius will be half of that, half of the diameter. So it will come 33 meters. So we got this value. What is the radius of the smaller bed, flower bed, smaller circle flower bed? 33 meter. This came 33 meter. Now what is the radius of the bigger circle, the flower bed along with the path? Okay, so width of the path, it is given. What is the width of the path? 4 meter. Means this part is 4 meter. Okay, this part is 4 meter. And how much this part? It is the radius of the smaller circle only, that is I have already got 33. So what will be the total radius here? How you can find out the radius here? Total of this plus this width, that gives the radius of the complete circle, greater circle. So therefore, radius of flower bed along with the path. This is the flower bed along with the path. What is the radius of that? So I have denoted with capital R, since it is a bigger circle, so I have denoted with capital R. How much that will be? So smaller circle radius plus this width. Okay, so smaller circle radius I have got 33 meter plus this width is 4 meter. Okay, so how much it will come? 33 plus 4, 37 meter. So greater circle radius also I have got 37 meter. Okay, now you can, concept is very clear. How to find out the path area? How to find out the shaded part area? Total greater circle area minus the smaller circle area. So for that purpose we need both the radius. So we have got first the smaller radius we have got. Okay, diameter given, smaller circle diameter, easily you can find out radius. Next, width is given, so greater circle radius will be this smaller circle radius plus this width, so 37 meter. Now you find out putting the formula. Okay, so two things I have got, capital R 37 meter and small r 33 meter. Therefore, area of the path, area of the path, that will be equals to how much? Greater circle means flower bed plus path. Greater circle area, how we can calculate greater circle area? Pi r square. What is r here? Greater radius, so pi capital R square minus this smaller circle area, so pi small r square. Okay, now pi you can take common, so in bracket capital R square minus small r square. So pi value here we are going to use 3.14. Okay, see the question and apply the values. Pi value, capital R is 37, so 37 square minus 33 square. So here in the question it is given use 3.14 for the pi. So use that value only, 3.14. So capital R is 37 square minus small r 33 square. Now though it is not there in your syllabus, but this calculation you have to do 37 into 37, then you will get one value. 33, you will multiply 33 square, you have to find out 33 into 33, then you will get value, then you will subtract, then you will multiply by 3.14. That you can do, but that will take some time. So this calculation can be made easy by one property. Though it is not there in your syllabus, just an introduction you can use that. Simple multiplication you can do. Okay, just for easiness we can use our form is now, so area is equals to how much I got, 3.14. This is 37 square minus 33 square. So one property is there. So what is that property? So if anything, it is written in the form a square minus b square, a square minus b square. So normal calculation you can easily find out, but using one property also you can find out. It is not, again I'm mentioning, it is not there in your syllabus, but if you just apply it, it will make your calculation easy. Okay, so there is nothing wrong in learning a new thing, so we will learn this also. A square minus b square. So it is having, because why I'm writing this, because it is in that form, a square minus b square. A and b different. Okay, a is here 37, b is here 33. So it is in the form a square minus b square. So it is having one formula that you will learn how this formula came in next class, or in class 9 you are going to learn this. So a square minus b square, it is a plus b whole multiplied by a plus b whole multiplied by a minus b. It is the form. So you can easily apply this formula here. So it is in the form of a square minus b square. So you can, this can be written as 3.14 multiplied by a square minus b square. So I have to write a plus b first. So a is here 37 plus b is here 33. Again this is getting multiplied by a minus b. So a is 37 minus b, b is 33. It will make your calculation easy. You see how? So how to apply, I hope you have understood. So a square minus b square, it is having a plus b whole into, means first you have to find out a plus b. That number you are going to find, multiply with a minus b value, total a minus b value. So our a is here 37, a square, and b is here 33. So b square. So a plus b, a minus b. So 37 plus 33 whole bracket into 37 minus 33. So it will come 3.14. 37 plus 33 how much? 7 plus 3, 10. 1 is there, 3, 3, 6, 70. Okay, this value came 70. Now this value 37 minus 33. So 7 minus 3, 4. 3 minus 3, 0. Okay, so now it's a easy calculation. No need to multiply the long 37 square, 37 into 37, then 33 into 33. That also you can do, because this is a new thing for you and it is not there in the syllabus. So you can directly do that also. Okay, so 3.14 multiplied by 7 4s are 28, 0. So now you can easily multiply this part. Get the multiplication, how much it will come. So it will come, just you cross check your answer, 3.14 multiplied by 280, 879.20. 879.20, and all are in meter, all radius are in meter, so it is meter square. Okay, once you check. So this sum can be done using this property. So this is a new thing for you, and it is very helpful in solving this type of problem when you will get this type of calculation, a square minus b square type. Okay, so now few homework for you. Okay, So you do exercise 11.3 question 15 and 17, and page number I have written 220, 221 and 222, and few question, very short question, direct formula based, so you can do it very quickly. Okay, so try to do for practice only. This question 12, 13, 14, 15, they are present as an example, you do it by yourself. Okay, so this is your homework, and any doubt you ask in your DCC class. Thank you.